Hey guys, today's video focuses on the Windows command prompt and how to navigate around in the file system. As you can see, I'm on the C drive currently, in the users folder, in the subdirectory Russell, in the subdirectory IT1130. If I list the files in this directory, you can see I have two subdirectories here, one named Documents, one named Videos. You'll also see two other directories listed, a dot and a dot dot. These are special aliases indicating two directories relative to your current location. The dot represents the current directory and the dot dot represents the directory above it. So in this case, the dot would represent the users Russell IT1130 folder and the dot dot would represent users Russell. Now, in order to change directories, we type the cd command followed by the name of the directory we'd like to move to. So for example, if we'd like to go into the videos folder, we type cd space videos. Once we press enter, we'll be moved to that location in the file system. If I wanted to go back out of this directory, I could use the dot dot command, which represents the directory above videos. So that now means that the dot dot alias references users Russell IT1130. We demonstrate this by typing cd space dot dot and it takes us back up one level. If we repeat the same series of steps with the documents folder, it would be cd space documents and then cd dot dot to go back up. Now, there are two things to know about changing directories. One is you can type in the name of a directory you'd like to move to by typing cd space and that directory name, such as cd space videos, but the videos directory must be in the folder that we're currently in. So as you can see, we have a videos folder in the IT1130 folder, so pressing enter will take us into that directory. That is called a relative path. So the location for videos is relative to where we currently are in the file system. There's a second type of path referred to as an absolute path. In order to type an absolute path, we need to start at the very top level folder, in this case users, and specify every folder all the way down the path to where we'd like to go. So for example, if I would like to change to the documents folder from where I'm currently at in the file system, I could type cd space and then I have to specify every folder all the way down to the documents folder, and when I press enter, it essentially takes us up one level and then back down into documents. We could do this with relative paths simply by typing cd space dot dot followed by cd space videos. So you can see that you can use relative paths, which reference where you are currently in the file system, or you can use absolute paths, which references where you want to go relative to the very top level folder in your file system. And one thing to note here, the topmost level location you can go to is known as the root or backslash. So if I type cd backslash, you will see it takes me all the way back up out of videos, out of IT1130, out of Russell, and out of users. One other thing to note is that we may need to change drive letters. For example, if you plug in a USB drive and you'd like to access those files, then you need to change to that device's drive letter. We do that by just typing in the letter of the drive followed by a colon and press enter, and it changes to that disk drive.